Oh, I'm gonna lose the pole. Oh, he was down there just losing his mind. That was kind of awesome. What are you? River rats, the spillway is spilling or spurting, or I don't know what direction you want to go with that, but down here poking around, looking around, and seeing what we can stumble across. So let's go. I have an idea of what we might run across here. I mean, we're at a dam, a spillway, whatever you want to call it, so there's going to be like some catfish here. This creek dumps into a bigger creek, which dumps into a bigger river, which dumps into a reservoir, which means who knows what could end up in a place like this. Be cool to get some bait, like bait out of the waterway or watershed that you fish for the big fish. That's the best bait there is. And I don't know, some people think it smells different. I think it just struggles more. Like you catch bait out of a pond and they live like a life of luxury where they get to be lazy and don't have to worry about getting eaten by much, where everything's on the menu in here and it acts like it's ready to run, hide, and you put a hook in it and they just struggle so much more and get the big fish's attention so much better, but it's often the harder bait to catch. So I'm gonna just fish for a little bit of everything. I got some cat rods, and then I also have the old spin pole. A little bladed jig on there. 1/4 ounce is probably gonna be heavy, but I'll pitch it around, see if there's something that's willing to eat it. I have crawlers too. I have a cast net too, which that will get tossed around before. Oh, that was a rock immediately. Okay, got it out of that rock. Do I flip it into a new rock? Nope. Touched a rock. There's a big old brush pile downriver that we'll mess around here for a little bit, and I might end up wading down to it. I don't think it's very deep on this side. I don't think. But we'll see. Got some old shad that was soaking in water, which makes me not super duper excited about using it, but hopefully there's a channel rat down there that doesn't mind. I think I'll throw this one a little ways down. I think there's some rocks there, so that should be behind those rocks. We'll see. I'm gonna take that head piece, the big fish piece, and I'm gonna put it right on the edge of them boils, or where the water's spilling in. There's a little bit of depth there. Let's try the other side. Take my coffee with me. Hopefully we don't lose a fishing pole. You see the rocks there. I bet this place is lights out for catfish at times. Not sure that time's right now, but oh, that was a nib. There's life. Let her bob around just a little bit more, and we'll send her downriver. See fish moving down there. We are snaggled. Yeah, there. I'll let her go around the horn twice with nothing, so. Oh, we got a bite over there. I shouldn't leave my coffee. Oh, come on, buddy. Just a nibbly little fellow. Very angry, nibbly little fellow. My bobber's hung up. Oh, we got a new bite. You might actually take it. It's pretty nibbly, don't get me wrong, but it actually made the pole bend instead of just bounce. Well, it's not exactly fast and furious action right off the bat. I'll give her a few more minutes and I throw the cast net around, and there's another spillway I'm gonna go check out. Oh, I whiffed him. That was the best bite we've had, though. He was big enough to pull the bobber under. We'll see if he'll eat it again. Come on, man. It got yanked out of your mouth and then it just magically reappeared. Oh. Nibbles. Got him. What a, oh my goodness. Oh, he came off. Dang it. That was a largemouth that slurped up a chunky shad. That's funny. Dang scavengers. Can't keep them away. That wasn't even a bad one. I'm kind of bummed he came off. I set the hook like it was a small catfish. He also bit kind of like it was a small catfish, so there's that. Run that underspin through there, nothing. Them bass, they like that cut shad, apparently. Oh, we got another bite. That's an odd bite. Got him that time. Another bass. Wow. He is pale. Old Larry. I'd say this is a bass fishing technique I've never heard of. Drifting chunks of cut shad for largemouth. It's funny. Well, we've had two good bites. Both of them have been largemouth. That's goofy. It's happened to me more this year than it has in my whole life. Oh. God dang. Well, we're getting bites. We just don't know the best way to hook them, apparently. I think I'll just reel down into them. It's also possible they're just small, or they're smaller fish and having a hard time getting the bait in their mouth. Or I'm just not a very good fisherman. That's always a possibility too that you have to compensate for. Well, we got nibbles here. I got crawlers. Should go get me some little bobbers. Smaller hooks, smaller bobbers. Oh. I was gawking. Wasn't paying attention. I don't think it changed the outcome much, but it didn't help either. Well, I'm gonna send one up here. How deep we got? Deeper than that. There we go. I'm gonna have divided attention, and this is where a bobber gets yanked under and I miss it, and then a pole gets ripped in the water behind me. Playing with fire. All right, let's try a crawler. All right, I got the bobber stuff. Little hooks, night crawler stuff. Before I get that rigged up though, I think I'm gonna freshen up bait on these. Easy to freshen up bait on this one because there isn't any. All right, is there anything that'll eat a crawler? And if we do catch like a little bluegill or something, I might have to put him out alive. Or he might leave. Oh, there's something. That's a little bluegill. Bam, just like that. I'm gonna have to go get my bucket. It's pretty neat. There's not a ton of spillways in my neck of the woods that you'll get bluegills out of. How many of them are here? At least one. I think many of them little bites we had were bluegills. Just nibbling on the cut bait. Can't believe we haven't caught a catfish. Like, that's just bizarre to me. That was something substantial. Probably a bass chasing a bluegill. If I catch one more bluegill, he's going out. So funny, that first bluegill was instant. Now nothing. You know what? We're gonna throw that bluegill out. So that shad head is not getting touched anyway. Can't get over how light colored he is. I think it's a bluegill. I think that hook will be big enough. Gonna have to really let whatever eats it pull it down if something does eat it. Oh, that was the best bite on that yet. You actually gonna do it this time? Oh, a little more serious. One rod tip's bouncing because of the bait, and that one's bouncing not because of the bait. Both very distracting. It's a little bit more serious of a nibble. Yep. I think we got him. Oh, and he's gone. He was not big, but was something. Got my bait. He worked on it for a long time. Thumber, a lot of that. A lot of little nibbles. Fish coming off. Should downsize hooks, downsize baits, but sometimes I'm just too stubborn. We'll downsize baits a little bit. That'll be my compromise. Probably not going to be here a whole lot longer anyway. Oh, I'm going to lose the pole. Oh, he was down there just losing his mind. That was kind of awesome. What are you? Not fighting much. Drum, bass, cat, decent cat. Downsized baits. It's hooked a fish, pretty nice one even. You know, the vast majority of the time if I get a bite on cut bait, I just assume it's a catfish. Not as much here. It's a pretty dang nice one though. It would have been super weird to come down here and not catch a catfish. Not that I've spent any real amount of time here, but it's a dam in the Midwest. There's gotta be some catfish. It's not out there very long, so I'll just toss it right back out. Bitten about a foot of water. Well, I think I've seen enough of this place. We got another spillway. Of course, got a nibble as soon as I said that. Let's go check out the other spillway. I'd say this spillway is more my style. Bigger, deeper, muddier, grosser, more catfishy. We will see though. Toss that bluegill, buddy. Put him right in the corner. The hot pocket, if you will. It's like a foot deep. It is deeper, but not a lot deeper. Yeah, there's some depth there. I'll let him sit there. Rod holder situation. Edge that there. I'll put it there. Stack some rocks on it. Or attempt to. I'll find one that'll work. This one will work if I'm strong enough. Okay. You don't like it down there. I'm picking a bunch. We'll complement that live one with a chunk of shad. I think I'll be smarter and get my rod holder set up before I cast that one out. Looks pretty good. Man, I want that guy to get eaten. All right, let's get a bobber drifting around too. Find me a nice little sitting rock. This one ain't too bad. Oh, we got a tick on us. One of them Lone Stars. Those are the ones that give you the alpha gal, whatever, red meat allergy. Put you in the water. Been seeing tons of them the last 3 or 4 years. Maybe not that long, 2 or 3 years. Don't love that. Ugh. My rock is not that stable. Something chasing little minnows around over there. Oh, bobber just got nibbed. Take it, little buddy. actually gonna eat it? He's toting it. Dropping it. Back to toting it again. We got him. We lost him. Looks like a little baby turtle. That's kind of fun. And I'll drift a crawler because I got one rigged up. And if that don't work, then put on a lightweight, I think. Well, we got a nibble. Got him. All right, so there are bluegill here too. I know it sounds funny. I don't catch very many bluegill in places like this. Guess I don't fish for them that much either. We got another nib. Whiffed him. Hopefully a feeding frenzy is starting. Ooh, better rehook that crawler. I want to keep it. Got him. Oh, that's a decent one. Might be ditching this old nasty 4-day-old shad and cutting up a piece of bluegill. It's probably a good idea if I want to catch a catfish. Oh no! Ought to be all carp and cats here. What do I know? So far, no carp, no cats. Got him. He didn't pull the bobber under, he just laid it on its side. Yeah, I think you're gonna be cut bait, buddy. Oh, it's like not if I have anything to do with it. I probably should take a chunk of that bluegill, put it under a bobber, but catching them's actually kind of fun. Oh, instant. That's funny. Pull it now. It's like I'm trying. It popped it out of his mouth. I don't think he was especially large. That was an immediate bite. Quick bait change and getting bit immediately. That is so funny. I don't know why it amazes me. I see it happen a lot. Like, location's the most important thing, don't get me wrong, but because you can't catch a fish that isn't there. It's also hard to catch them if you don't have what they want to eat. Oh, lost it. Oh, that's a nicer one. Heck yeah. There's some big old beefy river bluegills right there. That's a good one. I enjoy catching bluegills. I catch a lot of them for bait. Mostly in ponds. Catching them out of a river is way cooler. At least I think so. Oh, lost him. He de-crawlered me. Alright, I'll try to catch one more, then we'll drift a chunk of that bluegill under a bobber. Totally expecting me messing around with these bluegills and then have something with a little bit more shoulders to it. Eat that little chunk of crawler. That'll work. We flipped it up again. You know, I said one more. All right, one more. Hey. All right, one more. Ooh. It's like that one had a little more shoulders to him. Another really light one. Assuming it's because the water's mucky. See that with catfish. You catch them out of deep, muddy water, they're white. Not even going to say one more this time because my track record isn't very good on that. There we go. Ooh, a greenie. I'm wondering if you would show up or not. All the other ones have been bluegills, I believe, but that's definitely a green sunfish. One of my favorite flathead baits of all time. Jeez, it's turning automatic. Oop. Kind of creating a little feeding frenzy down there. A little miniature feeding frenzy. All right, he took my crawler. I'll throw a chunk on the bob and let it float around a little bit. Must not be too many catfish here right now because there's very many chance one would have taken a swipe at that bluegill, that live one, I would think. Oh, he pulled it under. Oh, why did he come off? Even slip drag under my thumb. Playing around with some new hooks. Wouldn't think that would make that much of a difference if they hit it like that, though. Who knows? Frustrating, though. It's got to be gar. It doesn't have to be gar, but gar would make a lot of sense. Shallower, reduced current, nibbly, slowly move off with it. Tough to hook. Sounds a lot like a gar. See if there's something living in the scum pocket over here. Fish this little swirly pool. I'm gonna try to drift one over there too. Oh, that's a fish. I thought I was snagged. That's funny. It was like as soon as it touched the dang water. Ooh, nice fish too. Oh, that is really funny. I was trying to hop it off the rocks. Wow, he's moving a ton of water. Nice one. Can't believe it took this long, but better late than never. And in a funny spot. Man, he's grumpy. And he's nice. I mean, he's over here, so we might as well walk him to where our stuff is at. I think it's a decent place to land a fish. Definitely better than where we're standing. And he's fighting so good. Oh, it's because he's hooked in the side of the head. That explains a lot. Say it didn't go down like he bit it. I wonder if it just drifted in the side of his face. That's where he's hooked. That's funny. Whatever. Porky one. Come on, buddy. Yeah, he fought. I mean, I thought this was going to be a fish like 3 times bigger than this, but it's because I hooked him in the side. He fought really good. I'm not convinced he bit it, but I know I got the fight, so that's fun. Thought we'd catch a pile of these right here. I really did, but one is a heck of a lot better than 0. All right, see you, buddy. Well, if there's one there, maybe there's more. We'll try it. Oop. Ow. Yeah, the size of the swirl did not match the size of the fish. That's because he was hooked in the side of the body. Can't control them nearly as well if they're not hooked in the mouth. Alrighty, try that again. Maybe there's a few more there. Come on, Slappy. Alright, when it touches that shade over there, get thumped. Alright, only thing left to do is to pitch the jig around. So let's do that. Well, that was kind of unexpected. We've had a pretty mixed bag today, and that makes it even more mixed. Yo, that's funny. Did not expect to get you here. Not quite big enough where I want to eat you, but big enough I thought about it. Oh, shoot. There's another one. Oh, wow. That's a little better one. Heck yeah. A little paper mouth fell right out. Yeah, just big enough where I'm thinking about keeping them. But not quite there. I got my buddy the northern water snake right there. Been hanging out for most last hour or so. Yeah, I think he's thinking he's gonna get a free meal. How many crappies are in there? Thought we would pile up the catfish. I did not think we would catch a crappie. We've caught as many crappies as we have catfish at this point in time. I don't know what I'm talking about. I do love that thump the crappie give you. Should fish for them more. I don't have any real good excuse why I don't. Too busy chasing catfish. Oh, I think I ran into something there. But we're gonna throw back in there just in case I didn't. Wonder if I can get over there. Can I? Yes. How bad do I want to be? We're about to find out. Ugh, ugh, ugh. All right. It's nice and slippery. That's not as squishy as I thought. I wonder what kind of bone that is. It's black. Interesting. This is where my bluegill gets eaten when I'm clear over here. There we go. There's something. Bluegill. Tap, tap, tap. All right, not very fruitful over here, but we tried. Well, that was a fun little day trip. Didn't catch a whole lot of anything, but we caught a little bit of everything, and it was still a pretty good time. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you like, hit the like button. If you want to hit more, hit the subscribe button. Hit more. See more, hit the subscribe button. It's lunchtime for me, so I'm gonna go get something to eat, edit some video. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you catch a giant.